Hello, this is Edward Slavis of the Slavis Group of eXp Realty. This is your market report for August 2022. This month we're going to focus just on Arlington. Last month was Washington, D.C. If you have questions about your particular neighborhood, feel free to reach out. Happy to look at the numbers for your locale. As always, let's start with mortgage trends. These are based off of Zillow average. A few things to note here. First of all is that the interest rates have come down slightly. They peaked about a few weeks ago. They are now, according to Zillow, at 5.13, which is 8 basis points higher than it was a week ago, but more or less have plateaued the last 2 weeks, down from their high. What will happen after this, we really don't know. Inflation remains strong, but again, the Fed will respond, and then mortgage rates will respond to the Fed's changes. Second thing to keep in mind is that these are based off of Zillow average. Our clients usually get better rates than these. A lot of it will depend, of course, upon your credit score, the amount you're putting down, etc., purchase price, loan amount, etc. So the most important thing to do is to reach out to a lender. We recommend that you work with one of our preferred lenders. We will have the link to their website in the notes below this video. They're the ones that can look and really give you the true and accurate number of what interest rate you would see if you were to purchase today based on your financial situation. So let's look at Arlington County. Again, this is just Arlington and nothing else. And these are for all home types. This is over the last year. Okay, prices have come down a little bit from July to May. That's expected, but they look fairly steady. How do they compare to last year? This is the last 2 years broken down by month. Again, we have numbers as of now through July of 2023. You can see the numbers are dropping off here in terms of the total volume of activity, which is expected. But what we really care about are our prices. This here, though, you can see this is dropping off. How does it compare to the previous drop off from the previous, June and July? And the answer is that is considerably lower. This number here is about 23% fewer sales of all property types in Arlington from July 2022 from July of 2021. You can see here July 2020 was a lot higher than July of 2020, obviously because of COVID. So the number of properties that have sold of all housing types is down considerably. Are we seeing a change in the price? Again, median sales here in Arlington, regardless of house type, property type, condo or house, regardless of size, has been climbing steadily since January. Okay, that's kind of to be expected. What about the price per square foot, though? The price per square foot looks like it's coming down substantially from a high here in April of about, $585, $590, down considerably to, about $535 in the last month. Okay, so the price per square foot's coming down. This is the year-over-year change in that price per square foot. So I want to go back a slide here. This is a peak, which is abnormally high. So it's coming down. How does July of 2022 compare to July of 2021? It is actually higher. So the price per square foot is actually also increasing, which is not what I necessarily would have expected. But as always, let's split this out between condos and single-family homes. So now we're looking at just condos. Not all properties are equal in terms of the price. We've seen a good drop here from fairly consistent plus 450 to now closer to 400 in the last few months. And again, this is the year-over-year change. The beginning of the hike in interest rates, as we did expect, you saw some months that were considerably higher than the previous, and now we're slowly, steadily dropping. So our prices are down over 10% month over month from July to July. Now this is single-family home. Again, detached single-family homes in Arlington, fairly consistent median price, still around 1.2, and it's been month after month after month. And then price per square foot, again, fairly consistent, a little bit of a drop here, but fairly consistent over the last 6 months. Compared to the price, median price per square foot here for condos. So really, what we're seeing is the housing prices are fairly stable. You're very good for a detached home. For a condo, your prices have come down. The total volume has also decreased again because, as we saw last month in DC, the number of homes that are withdrawn expired, or canceled has also increased. Days on market is still fine for those that sell, but a lot of the homes, especially a lot of the condos, simply are not selling. So if you want to sell, you still can. Everything we've listed in the last 6 months, every single property has sold. We're happy with every single price. A lot of it comes down to how you prepare it, how you market it, how you strategically price it, and then negotiate on those prices. So it's still doable, but it takes a lot more preparation and work up front. The old days of throwing any property on the market, 4 walls and a roof, and it sells, it's such a strong seller's market. We got used to that. We're we are now back in just a much more normal, frankly, healthy market where the buyers have leverage as well. So properties are still saleable. Condos are a little bit trickier, and it matters a lot more, for all properties, how they are prepared. Okay, so you can see year over year change here, and back to single family homes. Lastly, on a personal note, it is now August. Next month, I'm running a Ragnar. It is a 200-mile race running with a group of friends. A high school friend of mine, Ryan Murray, who's in the center of this photo right here, passed away in 2019 of multiple myeloma, left behind a wife, 2 beautiful children. A group of his grade school and high school friends are going to run this Ragnar to raise money to support a scholarship at our high school, our alma mater, in his name. My goal is to raise $25,000. If you're not familiar with a Ragnar, it is a 200-mile race through the woods and mountains of New Hampshire. They have them all over the country. The one we're doing is in New Hampshire. And it's a relay. So I'll run for 5-10 miles. I hand the baton to somebody else. They'll run, and everybody else will follow behind that person in a van. It sounds pretty miserable. I expect it to be, but it's for a very good cause. And if you know me, I'm not exactly a runner. So a personal appeal website below this photo will also have in the notes of this video, edwardslavis.com/charity. It'll take you to the link to the fundraiser. If you can donate a few dollars, we'd very, very much appreciate it. It is for a good cause. Okay, so that is your market report for August. Again, this focused on Arlington. If you have questions about your particular home value or your particular neighborhood, by all means, reach out. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and wish you a great rest of the day. Thanks.